from? Which organization are you with? Are you with an organization or?
Yeah.
Okay, and kind of why you're here and all that great stuff, and maybe some follow-up questions. So let's start with, what's your name?
My name's April Moore.
And which organization are you with, April?
Well, first let me say I came here just as a person, as a private citizen, because I think it's so important. But I'm also on the board of the Chesapeake Climate Action Network, which is an organization that works regionally throughout Virginia, Maryland, and D.C. to address the climate crisis. And it's a great organization. They're very effective.
And so what brings you out to break free DC today? And there's protests and marches going around the world, but what brings you to this specific one?
Okay, well, I live a couple hours away in the Shenandoah Valley, and several friends and I decided it was important enough to fill a car and come in, even though we're making a carbon footprint, but we figured if we packed the car, we could come in and get the most bang for our buck. It's just really important that people all over the world, in Washington and everywhere else, see that the public is really fed up with all the fossil fuel pollution and the threats to our climate and the damage to our climate, which has already occurred, and we need a change. And it's really more a matter of will than technology. We have a lot of really good alternative technologies that we could be using. It's a matter of will. We have a Congress over there where we've got some Republicans who deny the very science of climate, and we're stalemated, and we need action. And so actions like this wake people up, I think. A lot of people have been driving by and honking and saying, oh, look at that, and showing us that they agree with us. There are actions all over the world, I believe, in this past week. Philippines, Australia, many other countries. We can keep the coal in the ground, we can keep the oil in the ground. Natural gas is not the answer either because of all the methane leaks. But we've got this endless supply of sunshine, we've got wind, and so much has already been done with those. Like a country like Denmark, they're way north of us, and they get more than 40% of their energy from alternatives. Well, if they can do it, why can't we do it? We've got a lot of sunshine, we've got a lot of smart people, and a lot of people want change. We can do it.
And so it sounds to me like politicians at the state, local, as well as federal level have been a little bit hesitant about embracing some of these, clean energy technologies. Why do you think that is?
Money. I think it boils down to money. I live in Virginia, and I have watched as the General Assembly bills came up that would retrain coal workers in the southwestern part of the state, retrain them in renewables. It would shore up our Virginia's coastline against sea level rise, and legislation like this has just been killed in committee, not even had a vote on the floor. And I believe that it's because Dominion Power, which gives a lot of money to almost all the legislators, not all, but most of them. The Koch brothers are very big oil and gas guys, and they make big donations, and they even, through the American Legislative Exchange Council, work on writing bills that benefit big money interests at the expense of all of us, the people. And that's what we're fighting against. It's tough, but we people have to unite and do it. Our voices have to become stronger than the voices of the big money.
Excellent. Thank you so